What's up everyone? Welcome to Gwent. I got the beta last night. I'm so hyped to check it out. Never played it though, never played The Witcher. Still need to do that. But this is the tutorial and let's get into it. Welcome to Gwent. This tutorial will help you get started and you'll get some free cards once you complete it. If you're in a hurry you can skip it by pressing the start and return to it later from the menu. Gwent is a game where two armies lock in mortal struggle on the field of battle. The goal is to win 2 rounds against your opponent. These crowns show your progress towards victory. The top crown is your opponent's, the bottom is yours. You get half a crown each time you win a round. Get both halves and you win the game. This is the total strength of your army. Whoever has more total strength at the end of a round wins and gets half a crown. As you can see, some cards have already been placed on the battlefield. These are units. Placing them on the battlefield increases your total strength. Each player can only play 1 card per turn. Once this is done, it is the other player's turn. Your opponent will play first in this match. Each unit has an assigned position, determining which rows or row it can be played on. For example, the Fiend can only be played on the melee row. The Vran Warrior card can only be placed on the ranged row, and the Griffin card can only be placed on the siege row. You can tell which row a card can be played on by looking at the icons on the left side of the card. Play the Geralt card now by highlighting it and double pressing A. That looks sick. I love how it moves around.
Any last words?
You've played Geralt and his strength has now been added to your total. This means your total strength is now higher than your opponent's. Play your remaining cards in any order. I really love card games, this is so sick. Let's go this one.
Best give up now. Finally.
Opponent passing, what? Congrats, your total strength is higher than your opponent's, meaning you've won the first battle. Sick. The cards look really cool in this game. In this game you'll learn about advanced card mechanics and round dynamics. All battles start with a mulligan. During this phase you can swap out to 3 cards you don't want in your hand during the next battle for new cards drawn from your deck. Let's start by swapping out the decoy, commander's horn and clear sky cards. To do this, highlight each card and press A. Okay, getting rid. A good strategy is open a round by playing a strong card. This way your opponent will have to play high strength cards to match your total. Play the Geralt card now.
Damn it.
Damn it. Your opponent is about to play a card that musters more cards to the battlefield. This means all copies of this card in your opponent's deck will instantly appear on the battlefield. Some units can deal damage to others units, reducing their strength. Play the Vernon Roche card now and choose which enemy unit to damage.
Temerian. That's what matters.
Yeah, we'll get rid of him. If you reduce a unit's strength to 0, it is destroyed, sending it to the graveyard. Yeah, we'll go one of these. The Knight. That's awesome.
Give up now.
Your opponent is about to play a special card, Scorch. This card destroys the strongest units on the battlefield. Holy crap, my controller just vibrated like crazy. As you can see, Scorch did not affect Geralt or Vernon Roche. That's because those are gold cards. Gold cards are immune to most card abilities. That's sick. You can recognize them by their gold borders. This would be a good time to pass. Your opponent will need to play many cards to eliminate your lead. If that happens, you will have a card advantage and be well positioned to win the remaining rounds. Remember, losing a round does not mean that you've lost the battle. You only need to win 2 out of the 3 rounds. Pass by pressing and holding Y. Once you pass, you can't play any more cards this round, while your opponent can continue to play as many as they want. Oh, far out. Okay. Made me lose then. We now start another round. Your opponent won the previous round, so they start. At the start of the second round, both players draw 2 cards from their deck. As you can see, you've got the significant lead over your opponent. They only have a few cards left, while you have many. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. We're going to start off with knights. Oh, sweet. I'll play this.
Interesting.
Yep. Wrecked. Choose an on-gold unit on your opponent's side of the battlefield and remove 2 strength. Get rid of this spider. No, he's passing anyway. Now you have more total strength than your opponent, who has just passed. You must have some cards left to play in the last round. Press and hold Y to pass now and win the round. We've now begun the 3rd round, and that means both you and your opponent can draw 1 card from your deck. Each of you has half a crown, so whoever wins this round wins the game. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. Oh, what's that? Add 2 strength to all your other copies of this unit, wherever they are. That's sick. But we'll start off with the knight. Then we'll play this one.
Nice mess you've got here.
This game is really cool.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ooh, he passed. You now have more total strength than your opponent. You can play your remaining cards or pass. Either way, you'll win the round because your opponent has passed and cannot increase their strength. Well, I'm gonna play this anyway. Just beast him.
Finally.
I'm gonna pass. Yeah. Sweet ass. Far out, I really like the cards in this game. So.
You shall die, worm.
Crush those vermin!
Use what you learned in the previous match and swap out cards you don't want to use in this battle. When you are satisfied with your cards, press B to start the game. I don't know. I might get rid of one of these. Let's see what I get. Oh, yes. What about one of these? Oh, that's good. It's got an ability. I'll go another one of these. Sick. In this game, you'll learn how to use leaders, but let's start by playing a unit.
Any last words?
Your opponent has used his leader. Leaders can only be used once per game. Using a leader ends your turn, just like playing a card. You can use your leader by pressing X or by highlighting your leader card and double pressing A. Do this now.
Close ranks!
Your opponent is about to play a weather card. These cards reduce the strength of all units on a road to a minimum. They affect both sides of the battlefield, meaning both you and your opponent will feel their consequences. Weather cards are usually used when your opponent has significant more strength than you on a specific row. Remember, like most cards, they don't affect gold units, such as Geralt. You can remove the negative effects of weather cards by playing the Clear Skies card, which was just added to your hand. Do that now. Is it Geralt or Geralt? I'm pretty sure it's Geralt. The Commander's Horn card has just been added to your hand. You can place it on any row to double the strength of all non-gold units on that row. Play the Commander's Horn now. Oh, far out. As you can see, you now have a significant lead over your opponent. You can now pass and win the round. Press pass by holding Y. Yep. Now you know the basics. Continue playing to find out more about the game. The tactics you can set in motion and the foes you will face. With each battle you will gain experience and own your skills. Use that knowledge to bring your enemies to their knees. Good luck and have fun. Alright, this is it. So we're going to chuck down this dude. No, wait. We'll chuck down Geralt first. Then we'll go this dude.
Long live, etc., etc.
Okay, now we'll use this dude and take 5 from that. We'll go one of these.
Take it anymore.
And 6, so we'll get this.
Interesting.
Get rid of this. I'm gonna pass this round. Oh, what just happened? Yes! That means I've won, eh? Yes. Awesome. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. Now that you've mastered the basics, you're ready to test your mettle against other players. Good luck and have fun. Do you want to play the deck builder tutorial? Well, we won't now, but a bit later maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This game is sick. Definitely going to play more of it. Tell me what you think. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed. And tune in for the next one. Catch you later.